Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Are lionfish still a threat to Jamaica's fishing industry? Well, 13 years after the first lionfish was discovered in Jamaican waters, two marine biologists TVJ News spoke to have different views about the invasive species' impact on fishing. Krista Campbell explains.
In 2008, the first lionfish was spotted in Jamaican waters, an invasive species believed to have made its way from the coast of Florida in the USA to the Caribbean because of changing climatic conditions. Marine biologists say it has adapted to Jamaican waters, but they differ as to whether the fish is still a threat to the fishing industry. We spoke to scientists from marine parks in Montego Bay, St. James and Discovery Bay, St. Anne.
They will take up space and actively feed on native fishes or endemic fishes and reduce the early recruitment of our natural fish stock. So our parrotfish, our groupers, our snappers, our shrimps, our crabs, they're all affected at the lowest stage of their development by the voracious and ravenous appetite of the lionfish.
I do not consider the lionfish to be a real ecological threat to the fishery sector in Jamaica at this point. Lionfish has now become a normal fish on our reef based on the level of consumption, not only of the lionfish but of our fish generally. Because of our spearfishing trade and our pot fishing, we have a very voracious appetite for catching large fishes, especially slow-moving fishes, easy to catch like lionfish.
Fishers across the island say they've been seeing fewer lionfish than when they just invaded Jamaican waters.
They're so far-reaching, able to survive and thrive in many coastal ecosystems, from the coral reefs to rocky shores, to seagrass beds and mangroves, and even sometimes along estuaries or river mouths. So whereas we have seen a notable decrease in the coastal populations, those that are in our regular fishing waters, those that are along our shorelines, it is hard to exactly say their total numbers, as lionfish have also been recorded to exist at 1,000 feet deep.
I know that sanctuary managers, supervisors, etc., they've been actively removing the lionfish when they do their surveying and their patrol dives, etc.
Camilla Trench of the Discovery Bay Marine Lab says initiatives like the Eat It to Beat It campaign have helped to train and encourage fishermen to catch and sell the lionfish to help control the population. Still, science officer at the Montego Bay Marine Park Trust, Christopher May, wants a national project to eradicate and monitor lionfish in Jamaica. Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
The prices of gasoline are to rise for a third straight week, extending further into record high territory. That as Petrojam announced it will add $3.06 more to a liter of both 87 and 90 gasoline starting tomorrow, pushing them to their highest level on record. Automotive diesel will go up by $2.94 and $3.06 will be added to the price of ultra-low sulfur diesel. Kerosene will cost an additional $2.72. $1.35 will be added to the price for propane and $2.73 to butane. Meanwhile, the price of oil fell today after hitting an 8-week high in the earlier session. Oil for delivery in June settled down 6 cents at $65.63 per barrel. The American currency is now being sold for $153.37. The Canadian dollar is trading at $124.93. The pound sterling for $212.40. $187.26 is the going rate for the euro. The JSE index gained 816 points today and the junior market index advanced by 38 points. Among the winners were Epley 7.5%, ISP Finance Services, Main Event, Everything Fresh and Lasco Distributors. On the losing side were Stationery and Office Supplies, SSL Venture Capital, Iron Rock Insurance, Lumber Depot and Margaritaville Turks. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.